Native code gets created when we execute the assembly in .NET. Once the execution is completed, it will delete the native code, and it gets regenerated when we run the code again. It is not stored in memory. PDB file. It is a program database file, which is created on compile. This file holds debugging and project state information. This file contains information used by debugger. I was trying to figure out why a message box containing an exception.StackTrace was missing the file and line number information necessary for troubleshooting the exception. I found the key nugget of information, that although the PDB is not necessary for the app to run, it is necessary for the file and line numbers to be present in the StackTrace string. I included the PDB file in the executable folder, and now all is fine. It is used to tell VS IDE the file name and line number. It also tells where to stop for breakpoint. Pre.NET application have machine code, which were specific to the OS used to building the code. An assembly comprises of manifest and IL. You can use IL disassembler to verify the files. ILDASM, we use intermediate language disassembler to peek at the assembly manifest and IL. You can also use this tool to export manifest and IL to IL file using dump, which can be opened in Notepad. ILASM is used to reconstruct an assembly from an IL file that contains manifest and IL. We invoke ILDASM and ILASM from developer command prompt. You can provide the path to assembly in first case and path to filename.il in second case. Weak named assembly, an assembly not signed with private/public key pair, may not be unique. Strong named assembly. A strong named assembly should have textual assembly name, version, and assembly should be signed with private/public key pair. These are unique. These can be copied to GAC. GAC Global Assembly Cache. Location -C:/ operating system folder /assembly /4.NET version 2-3.5 and for .NET 4 and above it C:/Windows /Microsoft.NET /assembly /32/64/MSIL. The GAC is implemented and managed by the .NET framework. The GAC is a folder in Windows directory to store the .NET assemblies that are specifically designated to be shared by all applications executed on a system. Each computer, where the Common Language Runtime is installed, has a machine-wide code cache called the Global Assembly Cache. The Global Assembly Cache stores assemblies specifically designated to be shared by several applications on the computer. You should share assemblies by installing them into the Global Assembly Cache only when you need to. As a general guideline, keep assembly dependencies private, and locate assemblies in the application directory, unless sharing an assembly is explicitly required. In addition, it is not necessary to install assemblies into the Global Assembly Cache to make them accessible to COM interop or unmanaged code. Every assembly present in the GAC are strong named. Assemblies in GAC